And now to throw like a wrench into the system, I picked
to throw a wrench into the wrench factory. Yes.
I picked an actor for number 3.
What are you doing?
All of his movies.
What are you doing, dude?
All of his movies are
Just
one man.
Literally, what
This is why I didn't.
what
this
is
is why I
happening?
didn't do any
What is
research
happening?
or prepare for today's
This is why we don't let
episode.
Gruss run the episode.
Welcome to Bley's Arcade.
Hey, the Hollander Ringer on the collar. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Bley's Arcade. My name is Aaron Bleyaert. You know me as Bley. I'm jamming. I'm ready to go today. I'm wired up. 19 coffees. With me, as always, is Andrew. Let's just cut him loose, Gruss.
I think you should go with like trust Gruss on this topic that we're going to do today.
Last week, we talked a little bit about the fact that
He had that in the chamber.
you are
Well,
the worst. You are the
today's-
worst.
Had that in the
worst.
chamber the whole
Today's
time.
topic.
Last week, we talked about the fact that you have said that your name, when asked how your last name is pronounced, Gruss or Gruss, you said either one, which is a psychotic answer. And the person who asked that question, Eduardo Perez, with us also today.
Eduardo,
Eduardo,
whatever. Yeah.
Eduardo Perez. Yeah. And so, what was your rhyme today?
Trust Gruss. It doesn't really rhyme because there's a T on the end of trust, but because
And also, your name is not pronounced Gruss.
right. Well, yes. Two good points. But we're going to delve into. I propose today's topic.
Well,
Yeah.
so we were going to.
Yes.
Eduardo and I were going to say. We were going to ask, when's your birthday?
January.
Okay. As an early birthday present,
That's what this is. Pity.
it's pity. We're just getting started, my friend.
Yeah.
Eduardo, you want to explain what we're going to do today?
I wish I could.
We're going to be giving Gruss a present, and that present is we're going to talk about the topic you texted us about,
Yes.
by the way. So today, Gruss,
The floor is yours.
the floor is yours. This is your episode. Hit us.
So I've been like delving into like a bunch of different TV shows. I watched the season finale or the series finale of The Bear. Almost brought me to tears.
Whoa. Okay.
No
I want to
spoilers,
talk
no
about that in a
spoilers, no
second.
Yeah, we'll talk about that
Spoilers.
later. But I also watched Man on Fire, the Netflix TV series.
Okay, that is a super awesome movie, by the way. Denzel, badass. I think he shoves a grenade up a dude's butt.
Yes.
Great movie. And so there's a TV show, which is great. And who's the guy in the TV show? That main guy is great. I've seen him in other
From
stuff.
Wonder Man and
Yes.
from Aquaman.
Yes. Oh, that's right. He
Yahin
plays Black Mantis.
Mateen.
Black
I
Mantis.
pronounced the last part of his name. I cannot get it right. But yeah, unfortunately, Wonder Man just not renewed for season 2.
But he was great.
He was great in it. But he is the lead character for Man on Fire on Netflix. Bobby Cannavale's in it.
Great.
Not a ton of
Oh,
other.
Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a ton of other recognizable actors, but
You're watching this show, and what happens?
it's not like a shot for shot. It's not Moana live action. It's not shot
What
for
a
shot.
pitch.
Don't get me. Wow.
What a
Don't get
pitch.
us back into this hellhole.
But
Live action remakes.
it is a very similar take on like the one-man army. And
Cool.
I think my TV is listening and watching what I'm watching.
Your TV's definitely listening.
It's a very smart TV. I'm very concerned as to how smart it is because it also like it shows like, oh, we've got this category of shows based on your watching habits that we think you'd like. And so it listed and it showed this big graphic of
So it sounds like a
one-man
very
army.
dumb TV.
Knows what I like.
There we go.
So it
A
showed like
sympathetic TV.
one-man army movies.
Okay.
And so I thought like Man on Fire is a perfect. The TV show was not as good as the movie.
Okay.
Which for me, like I probably prefer the length of TV shows over movies. Like if I love a story,
Really?
give me more of it.
Really? Okay.
This might not have been one of the examples. It's just hard to live up to the charisma that Denzel has on
Denzel.
screen.
Denzel's my top 3 actors. Yeah.
And so I still really, really enjoyed it. But I was thinking, give me your top 3 TV or movie one-man army pieces of content.
Okay. Okay.
I have thousands.
There are thousands out there. Now, let me ask you a question
Yeah.
up top. What is the difference between one-man army and guy with a gun movies?
So
Eduardo was fun. It's like,
if you are reliant on anybody else for help solving your
Okay.
problem, you are not a one-man army.
Define help.
Ooh,
So
yeah,
I
define help.
eliminated John Wick
Oh,
Because?
okay.
because of the Continental.
Okay, I see. Because he kind of, to your reasoning is he kind of has a support net that he can go to if things
Right.
go wrong.
No, but is the Continental really a support
Not
net?
really.
It's more a neutral base.
Yeah, it's not really. Okay. But anyway, sorry. Continue your reasoning. So you're eliminating John Wick because of the Continental.
And get this reasoning real right. Because-
I eliminated Sicario because Benicio del Toro is somewhat of a one-man army, but because of Brolin's help,
Yes, I agree with that. He's not a one-man army.
What are we emphasizing? Lawless here? Because that is the definition of lawless.
It is
he's
lawless.
operating outside of the law.
That's true.
And so kind of as a one-man leader,
That's interesting.
if you will.
I really laid into the one man in that
One person.
Right, sorry. So Angelina Jolie in Salt could be a one-person army.
And you're saying
Right.
she had zero help in that film.
I didn't consider that film, so I would need to rewatch it to consider it. She was a badass in that movie.
Okay.
But Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I'll just go Angelina Jolie again.
Okay.
I'm going to really lean
You're
hard
wow,
into
this is
this.
a
Really
wild-
dialed in.
Because
wild
she's
road we're
working
down.
with Brad Pitt. They are not
Got
a
it.
one-man
Tomb
army.
Raider.
Right.
Tomb
Is,
Raider. Yeah, maybe.
So I really in
Okay, so
my ranking of top 3
no help.
is no help is the most important part of it.
Okay, no help.
So in your, see, this is where I have some
Interesting. All
follow-up
right.
questions. So Jason Bourne.
Great question. That was my first
One-man army.
No. Has help.
That's true. Julia Stiles.
Yeah.
She is part of Treadstone to begin with.
That doesn't matter. She still helps.
She does
Jason
help.
Bourne.
She does help him.
No.
Okay, this
Don't
is what I
consider that.
thought. This is
What
I
about-
thought.
what
Okay,
about
so,
Die Hard?
So all movies
What-
are on the table, basically. This is what I thought.
Well,
about-
all you want to do is
but what
poke
about?
holes.
But what about? Well, we're setting the arcade rules.
Yes.
What about Die Hard?
No, the cop.
I mean,
Sam
that's the
Jackson.
Jason Bourne dynamic.
But
yeah.
my
it's not.
point is, every
No,
movie.
Jason Bourne is way more. I mean, I'm giving away
Every
one of my
movie-
top 3.
That's why you were making exceptions for Jason Bourne. Every movie, my point is, every movie has some version of help.
Because right.
No, that is definitely not true.
Well,
that
I
is
should say most movies.
100%.
most movies,
Most movies.
but to your point, Eduardo, I think it is part of a one-man army is like them getting outfitted with weapons, and sometimes like they will.
Yes, somebody needed to.
Somebody needed to help them get the weapons.
And this is
that?
where,
But are we saying that's not one-man army, or it is one-man army?
this is where John Wick makes my argument fall apart.
This is
I
my favorite
kind
part.
of
When you
think
poke
he is
holes in your
one-man
own
army,
arguments,
but I
this is
don't
my
want to
favorite
put him in the
segment,
one-man
by
army.
the way. This is the segment.
We have a long history on the show of me promoting Jason Bourne over John
do.
Wick.
We
Yes, you
do, yes.
And it's going to
Yes, we
continue
do.
today, apparently.
Yes, we do.
This might have been another example of where I'm trying to
Wow.
shoehorn
Happy
in Jason Bourne is the
birthday
greatest
to
action.
you.
So here's a question. One of my honorable mentions today for One Man Army is Dredd. One of my favorite movies, Carl Urban, the story of Judge Dredd, who gets trapped in this building, has to fight Lena Headey, who's this drug dealer, as they make their way up this building. Awesome movie. I would consider that a one-man army movie, even though he has a partner with him and he's part of a larger organization that he's cut off from. Would you consider that one-man army or not? Or is that more?
And did we just ditch the lawless part?
Well,
'Cause that's
so
the text
I guess
that you said.
Well, that's
was
true. You said lawless.
One-man army.
Did I?
And by the way, my 3 I picked are lawless.
Right.
I followed the rules that you set.
That's right.
Chris.
Well, give me a lawful one-man army.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
They go hand in hand.
I'm gonna give you my number 3.
Okay.
My number 3 is maybe the first example of a one-man or one-person army I ever saw.
I wonder if we have my
wonder-
honorable mention.
Interesting. And it is starring one of the greatest action stars of all time.
Okay, I'm with you.
It begins with him carrying a tree.
Okay.
And it's got one of my favorite lines of all time in any movie. Bennett. Yes, John? It is Commando, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Classic revenge tale. I remember seeing this on television as a kid and being absolutely enthralled. Like, oh my God. It's just balls to the wall, pedal to the metal, insane action. Watching it back like last year, it is so funny. The end is so hilarious when he's making his assault on this mansion and dudes are like running and getting blown up, clearly jumping off trampolines. It's just goofy. But it's great, man. And it is, he's a badass, man. He's got a rocket launcher. He's doing all this crazy shit. And it's Schwarzenegger at his best. So Commando, one-man army.
Is it in your top 3?
It is not in my top 3, but
Was it the honorable mention you were thinking?
It was not.
Okay. What was it? What was the honorable mention you were thinking?
Rambo.
Oh, Rambo's great.
Interesting.
Rambo's great.
That is like by definition of one-man army.
You don't watch movies before 1990.
Rambo First Blood Part 2. First Blood Rambo, it's actually a great tragic tale.
Right.
It doesn't turn into the badass covered in bullets thing. John Rambo, which they're remaking that movie.
They are.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. John Rambo is a war veteran who is tortured by his demons, who's like living in the woods kind of. Yeah. But First Blood Part 2 is now I've got muscles and
1982. You watched this film.
I have. I've seen.
Eduardo's just blown away that you watched the movie before 1990.
You have to accept that cinematic institutions like Rambo need to be seen.
Wait a minute, there's so many institutions you haven't watched.
I've not seen
you didn't
Commando.
Watch Rocky.
Institutions.
Yeah, I put Rambo ahead of Rocky in terms of Sly. For sure.
Oh my God. Holy crap.
You haven't even seen Rocky. How are you putting Rambo ahead of Rocky?
I think Rambo has.
I saw clips from Part 5.
Sports movies are hard for me.
Okay.
Some sports movies, boxing movies are hard for me.
Okay.
I've never seen Cinderella Man.
Oh, Cinderella Man's great.
Wow,
that's a great movie.
Cinderella Man,
dude, you would love Cinderella
Holy
Man.
Crap.
It's so I will say, man, I'm always amazed at because not to detour just into your taste.
Let's detour.
But I just feel like from orbit, you would think the movies and the shows that you have said over the past year and a half that we've been doing this show, you yet not sports movies is so interesting. It's every other movie around a sports movie, right, Eduardo? It's like Guy with a Gun, Taylor Sheridan, Western stuff, Lioness
started up again.
Yeah.
Zoe Saldana,
yes.
best actor in
Mobland.
television today.
Yeah, all this stuff. And then not sports movies is just fascinating to me.
You are an enigma.
You're an enigma wrapped inside a riddle.
For sure. I don't deny that.
Unbelievable. The layers, the Grussian layers as we unpeel this onion before us. That's wild. Anyway, I will say Rambo is an amazing one-man army. But Commando, it imprinted on me as a kid. And Arnold, man, it's just Arnold. It's just the whole thing. So top to bottom, that's my number 3. It's great.
Eduardo, do you have a number 3?
I guess.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I really came into this not knowing, because I knew that these rules were going to just throw everything off. So I was like, why bother putting a list ahead? So I figured
I'll give the rules and I'll be the judge of if your nominations pass.
I'll be the because he has help technically, but Batman. He's a vigilante one-man army.
Which Batman? Which
Dark Knight?
Dark Knight.
Yeah. He's a vigilante one-man army with some help.
Alfred's a gigantic part of the movie.
Is he a gigantic part of the movie?
Robin?
But he's not in the Dark Knight. He's not in the Dark Knight. I mean, dude, he is kind of a one-man army. He is kind of a one-man army. I mean, I would say almost, though, for my money, the Batman with Pattinson feels more one-man.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That's because Alfred plays even less of a role, and he's just relentless, dude. But yeah, Batman's a great example of one-man army guy. I mean, I
had not considered it, and part of me says superhero movies should not be considered, but Batman's not a superhero.
What does that even
superhero?
What does that even mean? So you wouldn't say the Punisher, literally a one-man army?
Yeah.
I feel like you don't hear what I'm saying. If you have superhero powers, you cannot be considered.
But you're right. Batman
and Punisher don't have.
So that does track.
So they passed the test.
Yes, I passed the test. Yes.
Okay, I had not considered.
This power has gone straight to Gruss's head immediately.
Wow.
I really,
immediately.
you needed to mirror my top 3.
We need to, yeah. You just need a
That's the only
gavel.
way this
Judge
show
Gruss. That is hilarious. I will say one thing about Batman is I've always, him and the Hulk are my 2 favorite comic book characters.
Interesting.
And in the comics,
Okay, because last week we talked about favorite MCU characters.
yes. And I don't
And
really.
you didn't mention the Hulk at
Well,
all.
I love Ruffalo. He wasn't my honorable mentions. We didn't get to it. And I love Ruffalo, but the Hulk to me is just a rage-filled. Like I love Ruffalo. I love Hulk in the MCU.
You still haven't seen it, by the way.
Yeah.
But I think you're gonna like this latest.
Okay,
version
great. In Spider-Man, I
Brand
can't
New
wait.
Day. Yes.
Like I just
think
one
you're
thing
gonna-
I love about the Hulk is the Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
You have this guy, and then he just turns into this monster he can't control. That's the dynamic I really responded to, which they don't do in the MCU. But I love the Hulk in the MCU. So, but anyway, but getting back to Batman, one of the reasons why I love Batman is the one-man army, is the fact he doesn't have powers. And in the comics, what they've done recently, I don't know the last time you read a Batman comic, but now he has like this Bat family.
Oh, interesting.
So he has like his son Damian that he had with Ra's al Ghul's daughter, and then he has Robin, his current Robin. Then he has Jason Todd, who's like, and he's got like this crew, and I hate it.
It sounds not great.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate it because the whole thing with Batman, he's just this tortured loner, goes and gets, the thing about him is that Bruce Wayne could do way more good with his money
versus
than
what Batman
just
does.
beating people. But he's psycho. He's a psycho who wants to beat people up because he wants to feel pain. So, I hate the Bat family thing. Just my own personal take. But Batman's great.
Yep.
Amazing.
Nice.
All right, my number 2. I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. It's a banger. And they just did a sequel a little while ago, and it's just as good, if not better. It's Sisu.
No, I haven't seen it.
Do you know what Sisu? Have you heard about Sisu?
I don't think I have.
It's a guy who is mining for gold, right? And this takes place, I think, during like the 40s. And he's mining for gold and like in the desert. And these Nazis come upon him and they steal his gold. And the dude just systematically fucks up these Nazis. It's awesome. He throws a landmine in a guy's face. It's so fun and bloody and absolutely insane. It's got some of the craziest kills I've ever seen. It's really, really fun. And man, I hate Nazis and I love seeing them get killed. And it is a rad movie.
That's cool.
And it's just wall to wall. Like I would say it's, if you loved Mad Max Fury Road, how it's just wall to wall action, Sisu is this. It is, I can't recommend it enough. And the sequel is also just absolutely great. And by the way, I don't even think he might not even say any words in the movie.
Wow.
He barely speaks, if at all. But it's great, dude. I think he just stabs a dude in the side of the head. I mean, it's badass. It is one-man army to a T.
2022.
It's great. It's a banger. You guys would love this movie. It's just really fun. And it's just a juicy cheeseburger. So yeah, absolutely love that movie.
Oh, you haven't even done your number 3 yet.
No, I'll give my 3 at the end.
Oh,
what? At the end, we're
At
just
the
gonna
end.
sit here.
So
Okay.
you two are gonna bat.
Okay.
You two are gonna bat them back
Wow.
and forth.
Gruss
And then I
rules.
will-
Oh my
we said
God.
it's his birthday.
We're
'Cause
giving
I-
him again.
I
All right.
think I have better movies than you guys
Oh
have
my God.
so
dude.
far.
Are you today? This is wild. This is Gruss. This is like his Hulk. It's Gruss, and then he's
Yeah.
turned into Gruss. He's out of control. Look, he's flush with
I
power.
love this. I love this topic.
Flush
Gruss,
with
Gruss
power.
has
Clearly.
zero shame.
Yeah.
Whereas Gruss had some shame.
A modicum, iota of shame. All right, so Cesar's my number 2. Who's your number 2?
I'm really going off the top. I'm over here Googling, being like, wait,
Dude, I
who
love
could
it.
I pick?
I love it. This is great.
I thought of the film Nobody.
Yes.
Bob
oh, yeah.
Odenkirk.
For sure. For sure.
The first one in particular, where they
100%.
introduce him to us.
Yeah.
That was a version of a lawless one-man army that I was like, oh yeah, that was badass. That was a
Yeah,
great depiction.
100%. Yeah, and I want to do actually in the future, going off of that, because when I was coming up with my list, I thought about Nobody, and I was like, oh man, great. But also, we should do an episode of Secret Badasses.
Oh yeah.
Whereas like somebody starts and then secretly they're like a badass. Because I think Nobody would be high up there. Because he's great. And by the way, man, Bob Odenkirk, dude, insane. Insane to think this guy starts as he was on the first writing staff of Conan, right? And Mr. Show, super funny, groundbreaking comedy,
Saturday Night
Live, and this guy does all this great comedy work, and then all of a sudden becomes he pulls off an
and you're forgetting his
movie.
Best role.
Oh,
which
I mean,
Bruce
Saul
loves.
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah, in Breaking Bad,
and Better Call Saul.
But man, it's so wild to me. And it makes sense if you look at the transition, because Saul Goodman in Breaking Bad is a very funny guy.
Yeah.
And then, but really cool to see like that taken to the next level with Better Call Saul, and then even taken to the next level. So like you couldn't go Mr. Show to Nobody, but it was cool. It's cool to see that signpost.
It was the same way they took Walter White, Bryan Cranston.
Yes.
From, Malcolm
in the Middle.
Yep.
Totally.
To Walter White.
Yeah, absolutely evil. Yeah, evil dude. And it also makes me really appreciate, like the first time I think I remember seeing a comedic actor turn dramatic was Truman Show.
Oh,
like, and in that way of just like, hard turn into this is a drama, funny elements for sure, but really like, man, that end, the bittersweet,
sad,
really sad, and tragic, and man, like, so kudos to Bob Odenkirk. Nobody is a banger, absolute banger.
So Bley, what's your number one? I guess.
All right, my number one. Before I do my number one, I got to give a couple honorable mentions. But talking about absolute chaos, one-man army, John Woo's Hard Boiled with Chow Yun-fat. You ever seen that? It's incredible. Like, it's basically, I mean, when you think about the two-fisted, pistols and just do. Chow Yun-fat's incredible. John Woo, an amazing action director. The end of that movie is like, there's a hospital that's on fire and the patients are running out and the bad guys are trying to shoot the patients and he's shooting. I mean, it's unreal. Like way before The Raid, which is another one-man army, great movie. But way before all this stuff, Hard Boiled is a classic. If you guys haven't seen that, amazing, amazing action movie.
I'm concerned that in your honorable mentions, you're going to come across what now is my number one.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I can guarantee you I won't.
Okay.
I only have one more honorable mention, and I definitely will not. But with Hard Boiled and those John Woo movies, there is a sense, these old Hong Kong action films of, back in the day, there weren't as many like safety regulations. So someone is just like, oh my God, that looks really dangerous. Like that explosion, did that guy get hurt? Like there is this kind of level, this meta level of like, whoa, like I hope everybody's okay making this movie. And then Die Hard, but I guess we're saying that's not a one.
Right. It does count.
Fair enough.
It does count.
It does count. Thank you. And then also a movie we talked about very early on in this show, The Long Kiss Goodnight with Gina Davis, is near and dear to my heart because that was kind of one of the first movies I saw that blended badassery with really funny, some really funny performances. And Gina Davis it's kind of the precursor to Jason Bourne. She is this mom, the suburban mom, who finds out, wait a second, one day she's got all these talents. Like she starts to cook and she's like, and can use a knife really well. And then finds out that she's actually a secret agent, like a badass assassin and kind of a bad person who lost her memory. And so she regains her memory. Her and Sam Jackson just go against Craig Bierko. It's really fun. And that movie, it just has some of my favorite lines. It's just great action stuff. So that's honorable mention. My number one has to be Kill Bill.
Yes, that's my number one. Nice. All right, we don't need to hear yours, Bruce.
I mean, dude, it is.
Yes.
Uma Thurman. It's flawless.
Yep.
She is
one-man army.
One-man army, dude.
Yep.
Absolute.
I love how his brain's working right here.
Epic.
I can't think of it better.
I know.
And it's the top three.
It's the meme of the geometry, trigonometry numbers. Yeah,
I'm doing the Charlie Day red stream.
How can I
It's always
sunny
Pepe
in the ultimate number one one-man army film?
I mean, it's incredible.
The best.
It's the best.
You were dancing around it when you were describing the Gina Davis film, where I was like, assassin?
Yes.
In the kitchen?
Uh-huh.
I was thinking the fight scenes, the Hong Kong, you were talking to her earlier.
Yes,
I was like, he's listing my number one
Yeah.
film. And so I'm glad you mentioned it. It's definitely Kill Bill.
I mean, Kill Bill, man. And also,
Yes.
and for the reason, too, of like, it takes everything and kind of wraps it up in such a great bow. You have a great revenge story, right? Amazing motivation. You're rooting for this hero. She is absolutely lawless. An assassin, like, outside the law. But one person, you know, I think the only help she gets is Hanzo Hattori makes her a sword, and then she just absolutely goes crazy.
Now, when I was doing research for this topic, a lot of the lists had the raid. I have not seen it. Is that should that be considered a one-man army with the rules that I'm bringing to the table?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that the raid...
Does it also hold up for me to watch now? Should people watch it if they haven't seen it?
Raid is incredible. And Raid is, I mean, the fight coordinator for that movie deserves all the awards because it has some of the coolest different fighting I've seen. Like, it's kind of like, it's very akin to like how John Wick kind of reinvigorated a core like fighting style. Like before John Wick, I would say probably, and before the Raid, I would say The Matrix would be another one like, whoa, I've never seen fighting like that. Yeah. Or, whoa, my God, that's so cool. And then The Raid has some amazing fights.
I don't think I've ever watched The Raid.
It's really good. The only thing about The Raid is it's kind of two-dimensional. It's basically what I like to call a video game movie because much like Dredd, it's like you're just working up the chain to the boss, right? And by the way, that is Commando, like 1,000%. Like you've got like the sub boss, you've got the, you know, he starts off fighting low level guys.
Bill a little bit.
It's Kill Bill, but what sets Kill Bill apart is the rich backstory.
Right.
You know, her being betrayed by the father of her child and her former lover and her boss, and then fighting her friends who betrayed her, and then having to
working her way to Bill.
And that I think is why that's why it rises above what is essentially a video game. But the Raid doesn't. The Raid is kind of just like, we're just going to show you some badass action. And by the way, it does. And I think that that's great. Doesn't need to be any more than that. But it holds up. But that's why it wasn't in my top movies.
I mean, this topic doesn't necessarily lend to depth all the time.
It definitely doesn't. But I think, but the best examples of it rise above because of depth.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why. Just because a movie is a one-man army or one-person army doesn't mean it can't have an awesome motivation.
For sure.
True. You know, and it's like
revenge is usually
great.
The best.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I had like Mel Gibson's Payback as a one-man army as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
As Eduardo tries to jump through the window, it looks like. And now to throw like a wrench into the system, I picked
to throw a wrench into the Wrench Factory. Yes.
I picked an actor for number 3.
What are you doing?
All of his movies.
What are you doing, dude?
All of his movies are one man.
Literally, what is happening?
Why I didn't do any
What is happening?
Or prepare for today's episode.
This is why we don't let Gruss run the episode. I picked an actor?
All of his movies are one-man army movies. And he does them so incredibly well.
Okay.
I mean, we can play 20 questions. He's not American.
Okay, let's play 20 questions. He's not American. Okay. One-man army stuff.
Literally all of his movies are one-man army movies.
I would say Tom Hardy, but he's done a rom-com.
It's not Tom Hardy.
An actor that's just done nothing but one-man army?
Oh, I know who.
Arnold?
No, it's Statham. It's Jason
Ding,
Statham.
ding, ding. You're right.
What about Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels?
Okay.
Not a one-man army in that. Not a one-man army in that. What about Snatch? Not
Expendables is like a whole ensemble.
What about Expendables? Oh,
there's a bit of sarcasm.
Oh my God. Oh, now it's sarcasm. Oh, now it's sarcasm.
We're going outside.
Now it's sarcasm.
Stop the recording.
It's basically he's just like psych.
But
he's a one-man army, not
Transporter. Yes. Amazing one-man army.
Great talent job. Not a one-man army.
The Beekeeper. Absolute one-man army movie stuff. Legends are made from the movies that Jason Statham's
So he's done some one-man army movies.
Okay, that might be more accurate.
About the one clue he gave us. Definitive clue.
Not American?
Every movie he's done. Literally every movie he's done is one-man army.
And then we named 6 Immediate. Oh, by the way, we didn't even need to Google. Just immediately we had.
All right, the fact that you went to the Expendables and that's an ensemble cast does like knock my argument down a little bit.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
Crank, Transporter,
Fast and Furious
Beekeeper.
isn't even a one-man
Hobbs and
army.
Shaw.
Are you kidding me?
I'm reconsidering this topic.
Oh my God.
Man.
But I will say, I love Statham. He is, by the way, on the short list of like the very short list of people I want on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Because he is a really funny dude.
He is really,
if you
really
see
funny.
interviews with him, he is hilarious. I mean, that dude is super witty. I love his movies, man. He's great. And he has a lot of, not everyone.
I will take
He has
this
a lot of one-man-
credit that you were saying I'm right.
I'm not saying you're right. He has a lot of one-man army movies. I agree. Not all, but you know.
Somehow, like when I see him on screen, I just think this guy can solve any problem by himself, no questions asked.
But here's what I would say, and Eduardo, what do you think? Because I would say, I haven't seen a lot of those movies because I think they're all the same. Like, and
I
so
agree. I'm not
it's kind of
interested
like,
in any one of those
like,
Jason Statham movies.
could you, like, here's kind of a question. Could you just basically have a television series, kind of like Kung Fu: The Legend Continues, or Jason Statham just goes from town to town being a different guy? Because, like, isn't like the Transporter the same as the Beekeeper, the same as the Working Man, the same as, I mean, what
He has a new movie out right now called Mutiny. I've not yet seen it.
What's it about?
I think he causes a mutiny on a ship and is a one-man army on a ship. Yes. But I think like one of the things that they talked about in like the behind the scenes movie making stuff is that Statham can make a number of these movies relatively inexpensively and they way outperform their budget.
He's like the modern day Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's
I love
that's
that.
a great comparison, actually.
You know,
because it is like Bloodsport, Hard Target.
These are all
the same kind of thing.
Movie.
Right. And if you, I mean, Eduardo just looked up the description for Mutiny and it sounds like a one-man army. It's going to be great.
Which is what? Read it out.
Mutiny is an action thriller starring Jason Statham as Cole Reed, a man framed for his billionaire boss's murder who uncovers an international conspiracy.
Now that sounds great. I'm down for that.
It's so funny because there is a cast of people in this film.
Well, he's got to be fighting. He's got to be fighting people.
You're telling me not a single one of these people is going to help Jason Statham?
I don't think so. I think they're all enemies.
Get him.
Oh my God.
That's where I pick Statham as my number 3.
It really must be your birthday because right now the recipe for this episode is hitting all your favorites.
It's an actor.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Statham. Sheridan. We're working our way
Guns.
to Bourne.
Yeah.
We're working.
We're Bourne. Yeah.
I would also like
Gruss's greatest hits. Gruss is on full display.
At some point he's going to mention an American. I just know it.
I'll point out that you've got the IMDb page pulled up for Mutiny. None of the other actors have names associated. Oh, they're okay. The first couple.
I literally just scrolled down one.
Stop screwing me.
I just scrolled down one.
I was like, oh, none of the actors actually have character names because it's a one-man army movie. Oh, you screw me again, Eduardo. Screw me again.
Happy birthday, dear Groove.
All right, my number 2.
I will say though, but I do want to say I love Jason Statham. I think there is something really cool about an actor or actress finding a role and a lane and doing it really well. Those movies, to your point, do really well because he's great and people want to see him as that. And there's no problem with that. Look at Schwarzenegger. Look at Stallone. Look at a lot of these other people. Not everybody needs to do a whole range of different things. Although, to be fair, as Eduardo and I mentioned, he has done a range of things. It hasn't just been one-man movies. But he's really funny. It allows him to play against type. The
Melissa McCarthy movie, really, really funny with Statham.
Oh my God, he's really, he is a really funny dude.
I'm interested in the movies he does that are not one-man army.
Me too. He's got a great monologue in Lock, Stock, and I think he might even start off the movie like with this great monologue about selling stuff and just like being a hustler. And yeah, he's dope, man. And again, like more kudos to him. If you find a spot and you can just work that vein, do it, dude. Like do it. And that's awesome. I'm interested and excited to see, because I could see his career going the same way as a Schwarzenegger, where because he is funny, because Arnold is also really funny, breaking out and starting to now, since he's established himself, play against type and being really successful, like Kindergarten Cop, Twins,
Jingle All the Way.
Yep. Like it just allows him.
Those are great movies.
Those are great movies. And it allows him to do that, which is cool. So I'm excited to see kind of what he does next. But yeah, those movies are awesome. Yeah, and they are great one-man army movies. That's true.
My number 2, Taken.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one.
Yeah, great.
Liam Neeson.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome one-man army.
In the nobody vein.
Great. Yeah, I'm mad I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
I'm mad I didn't think of that. And wow, it's so wild because Liam
Although the sequel was not.
Stop it. One.
Still enjoyable.
Wait, so Taken, I haven't seen any Taken movies, by the way.
Oh.
I know, yeah, so Taken is his daughter gets taken.
Yep.
Taken 2 is what? She gets taken again?
Is it wife and daughter?
It's not the daughter. I think it's the wife.
Was it retribution for one? Or they're just an unlucky family? Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
exactly.
Because that's...
They're very unlucky.
Guys, I was like, Jesus Christ, man, lock your doors. Like, what are you doing? Get a home security system, dude.
But then Liam Neeson kind of leaned into
He did.
that kind of one-man action star.
Yeah, The Gray, where he's fighting wolves. Yeah, and I love it. What a cool pivot, like later in your career. Because the thing about those movies is it's got to be fun to make those movies, dude.
Yeah.
It's got to be really fun. First of all, you're getting paid to get in shape, which is dope. Second of all, you're learning choreography. That's got to be fun. It's just got to be really fun to make those movies and to have the ability to, in a dramatic way, lean on these fights and stuff. Like I would much rather learn choreography than like try to cry on command, or like have this like emotional monologue with like, my father on his deathbed. I'd rather just be like, like
now imagine a film that has both.
Oh, now
I
we're
just
talking.
described Kill Bill.
Yes. Perfect. I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right, dude. That's great.
But yeah, Taken was my number 2. And then, of course, my number 1 is Jason Bourne. Like, there's no better one-man army than what Damon brings to the screen and Renner brings to the screen in the Bourne movies.
That's
a guy who doesn't remember his past and has to just recall it and is working against the government agencies gone rogue, like the train station scene.
And so we're saying Julia Stiles doesn't help him.
We're suspending
she like disappears
that
disappears for 2 movies.
Suspending that part of the film.
Right.
Yeah. Even in the later ones, Langley or whoever, they help when they realize like, oh, actually the bad guys are from the inside.
Yeah, Patricia.
She ends up helping Jason Bourne's
You're right.
character. So,
You're right. She does. To fight against whoever, Albert Finney.
It's not just Julia Stiles. His girlfriend in the first one starts helping him.
Spoiler alert,
right.
she doesn't last very long. And
spoiler, but that's why I said starts helping him.
Yeah.
So to pretend that he's just doing this all by himself so that you can rank this as the greatest one-man army movie, it's a little disingenuous. I'm a fan of the movies, though. So, and it's your birthday, so we'll give it up.
6 months, whatever.
Yeah, it's your unbirthday, your 6-month unbirthday.
But I just think these movies, the 3 that I picked, I think you can drop in at virtually any moment. And once again, like, yes, the critique of them not being the most in-depth storytelling background, emotionally moving, fine, I'll take it. But if I spot that on my TV guide, I'm stopping and I'm watching whatever scene it is till the next commercial break.
It's a remote drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, here's my question for you guys. One-man army, one-person army, would you say Jaws is a one-man army?
Oh, interesting.
Where the shark
is the one man?
Is the one-man
That's
army.
a reverse.
Or Cocaine Bear. Or any of these movies.
Meg.
No, those are
Godzilla.
Those are, first of all, none of those are men.
Well, okay. I guess if you want to do that. Yeah, none of them are human. But I'm just saying, from the reverse way, is Godzilla.
Kong is really
Kong.
a one-man army.
Kong is kind of a one monkey army. A one ape
species. So maybe it's a separate
army.
episode that we
I like it.
A one ape army, dude.
Non-human armies.
But I would say he is a one ape army. He is a one ape army.
That shark movie that strands Blake Lively on the rocks is kind of a one thing
That's
army.
Not Deep Blue Sea. What is that?
Whatever it was.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like Kong fights against a whole bunch of humans
Until you get to Kong versus Godzilla.
Okay, let me just quickly go on a very quick rant. I cannot stand the fact that they've just made Kong and Godzilla into just kaiju.
Yeah.
Let's just punch each other. Now we have weapons.
Yeah.
What's going on, dude? I hate that. I hate it. And we got to do, by the way, best monster movies at some point in the future when we get closer to October. But I hate the fact they've done that. And you know what? Going back to the Hulk, it's the same thing. Because when going back to, we talked about last week about Kraven, the hunter. Godzilla's a villain. It's bad. He's a bad, stop. I don't need every villain to be sympathetic and a hero.
A redemption.
Yeah. I don't need, Kong is a tragic figure anyway, but I don't need him to put on the Infinity Glove and start slamming, Mechagodzilla's head into the ground.
You had this problem with the Hulk? You're saying you were alluding to the Hulk.
Well, in terms of saying with the Hulk, what I like about the Hulk is he's an untamable, scary force of nature that Bruce Banner is kind of, he's got this trapped inside him. That's what's cool about the Hulk to me. And the fact that Godzilla is this monster, humanity's hubris, basically, nuclear hubris going to attack humanity. I don't like them high-fiving each other and then atomic elbow from the top rope. Stop it. Stop making the Monsterverse thing. I hate it.
What about in Jurassic Park?
Oh, go on.
Where the raptor helps the human.
Now, that's an excellent question. I hated that. People love that. Blue, I hated that. The raptors are so scary in Jurassic Park, remember? Yeah. We'll be fine as long as they can't open the doors. So scary. Stop making, and the rant of rants, Predator's Badlands. Don't even get me started. I was so angry at that movie. Predator is supposed to be really scary, the ultimate hunter, and now he's got daddy issues? Dude, stop it. Just stop it. Awful. That movie, Prey, ruled. That was great. The Predator movie by Dan Trachtenberg before. But then he makes this terrible Disney-fied, I don't need to feel sympathy for a villain, dude. Stop it. Monsters can be monsters.
Now, you've mentioned horror movies. I have an aversion to being scared, so I have not seen any of the Halloweens. Is Michael Myers a one-man army?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Dude.
Well, now we're talking about one-man killer.
Yeah, okay, I agree. You know what? I think one-man army, and you know what? To go back on my Jaws thing, which I thought was pretty clever.
Just like your
was pretty clever.
Dom is a ghost thing.
Dom is a ghost thing. I do think.
This is why I'm glad I'm here.
And yeah, me too. To your point, Eduardo, I think you're right. I think one-man army is fighting against injustice.
Right.
That's part of it. Otherwise, it's
you have to have revenge.
You got to have
something as a reason.
Yes, like John
to justify.
Exactly. Even Jason Bourne, he doesn't know his past. But
otherwise, you're just cold-blooded murderer.
You're a killer. Yeah, you're a one-man killer, one-person killer. Yeah, so I think that's part of it. Is right. You got to one-man army. You have to root for. Even though in horror movies, when the people act dumb, I root for.
It's why I'm bummed you disqualified Sicario.
Yes,
because that arc and that one-man army aspect again.
I love that movie.
Lawlessness.
Taylor Sheridan.
I thought would have been your number one.
Yeah,
pick.
Exactly.
I just think
and I would have been clapping for you so hard.
Roland's involvement and Emily Blunt's involvement negates it being a one-man army.
I would argue they almost got in the way.
Ooh. Emily Blunt certainly
tried. Of what
tried.
he was trying to
Emily
accomplish.
Blunt certainly tried.
And he had to learn how to put her down.
But to be fair, for him to accomplish his goal, he needed Brolin to get through the tunnel.
Yes.
So
the border crossing? The border crossing scene, they would have all been
at the end where they're going.
But I think they needed him more than he needed them.
Yeah, they needed each other, but he couldn't have done it by himself.
No.
Is my point. So, one-man army, I don't think he would have been able.
I
can't wait for Sicario 3.
Oh, the second one.
Wait, they're making a third?
The second one
has been talked about.
The second one was a
years.
disappointment. So the fact that you say you can't wait is an interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. The second one I agree wasn't.
You don't like
great.
him just going.
I mean, that was
on the
cool.
sidewalk?
That
I
was
like,
cool.
oh
Where
my
he goes,
God.
yeah, he puts his finger in the triggers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I need it. I love Brolin. I love Benicio del Toro. Their dynamic was great. I just thought the story was kind of fell apart for me. But the first one is great. I mean, Denis Villeneuve is one of my favorite.
Man, the reveal in that house, so crazy.
Great. Oh my God. Yeah.
I remember jumping in the movie theater.
It's great. Yeah,
the tension was just.
It's incredible. Yeah, no, that movie is absolutely incredible. But yeah, no, I think going back on what I said, Jaws would not be a one-man army because it's a killer. But I stand by my statement that stop making villains sympathetic. Just let us have an evil villain who's just evil, dude. They haven't done that with Michael Myers yet, thank God. He's still
It's
just
a week
killer.
after why I said I loved Loki being redeemed, and he was this villain that was awful, and I didn't think he could be redeemed. And you did agree.
I did agree, but it's like, but Loki to me was never like Predator. That's just like a force of nature. I mean, he's like this guy who comes in, and as we talked about, not to bring this back up, but Loki hates Odin because and resents Thor.
Right.
So he's not just this like Godzilla who's just
tried to kill him several times. And Odin.
Listen, I think people who have siblings know it's if you have a sibling.
But also what he did to like disregarding humans and Earth, and
that's true. I'm not going to defend Loki. I agree. but I guess I'm not saying all villains, sympathetic villains, I hate, but I just hate this trend of doing that. I don't let monsters be monsters at a certain point, you know, but or if you're going to make them great, then make them great like Loki. Just do a good job. That's all I'm asking.
That's what it is.
So like you don't like anti-heroes?
I do like anti-heroes. I don't like but I don't not all anti-heroes start off as villains. Han Solo doesn't start off as
What about Uncle Heroes?
Unk.
The joke was just there.
Yeah, I don't know. But all that to say, I think for one-man army movies, Statham is great. I mean, he's out there pumping these out, which I am all for. I agree. He's the new Jean-Claude Van Damme.
But ultimately, it comes down to which is better, Kill Bill or Jason Bourne.
1,000% Kill Bill. Not even a question, Kill Bill. First of all, in a fight between the bride and Jason Bourne, the bride is going to destroy Jason
Gruss, have you seen Kill Bill?
Yes.
Okay. Did you like it?
It was fine, but like it didn't bring me the joy of watching Jason Bourne.
Hit somebody with a book.
Yep.
You don't like the sword fights, the kitchen fight?
No, like you can miss me with a sword. Give me Jason Bourne in a phone booth or in a tunnel, something like that, all day, every day.
Okay. I mean, I respect it. I don't agree, but I respect it. But the bride would destroy.
Which one's the better trilogy?
Oh. Well, first of all, Kill Bill is not a trilogy.
Bourne's at like 5 movies.
Bourne's at 5 movies, yeah. But Kill Bill's way better. Kill Bill's just I just think a better. It's a better arc. It's tight. It's so tight.
No, but Jason had his memory erased, and Treadstone was so terrible to him.
Treadstone was terrible. That scene where he's David Webb and he's just at the table and they're like, "Don't question the order, just do it." And you see the guy in the corner. I was like, "Whoa!"
But the betrayal of your daughter's
of your baby,
what about your country betraying you?
That happens to us every day.
What about Gruss betraying us by changing the rules and mentioning an actor? I feel we've been Jason Bourne / Kill Bill.
You're Treadstone to us.
Exactly. You're Treadstone to us.
I had Transporter as the movie, but then the more I thought about it, it was like, man, Beekeeper, Crank, like Mutiny, all these. It's just Statham.
I think on your actual birthday, maybe we rank Jason Statham movies. I haven't seen a lot of Jason Statham movies, so I need to do my homework. Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna do our homework for you, Gruss or Gruss, as depending on the day.
The Bank Job movie, unbelievable.
All right.
So
you watched The Meg?
I've not watched The Meg.
Okay.
Scared of sharks.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Enigma
You're scared of
continues.
sharks.
Oh, 100%.
said,
You can't see them in the ocean.
Yeah, but dude, you don't need to go in the ocean. Like a shark is going to get us in this studio.
Well, yes,
You're
I'm
just
not
gonna say
scared
you
of
don't
sharks
get-
at
You
this
don't
moment.
get scared of any scary movies. You said, and yet you just finished saying you won't watch the Meg.
No, I
But you're
hate
scared of
scary
sharks.
movies.
Oh,
I
you
cannot
hate
watch
scary
them.
movies.
I
see,
will
I
not
see.
watch scary
I
movies.
see. I love. I said you're scared of sharks. We're not going to get you in the studio. Bruce just goes, "I'm not scared of sharks right now."
I get more than my ankle deep in the ocean. Terrified.
The ocean is
Ocean is scary.
scary, dude. I think we
And
all
that's
can
where
agree.
sharks are.
Yeah,
So okay, maybe I'm scared of the ocean.
We're all scared. The ocean is scary, dude.
Yes, it is
I think we
scary.
can all agree. Even though today maybe we didn't agree on a lot of stuff, I think we can all agree the ocean is scary. And people making movies about the ocean, please don't turn it into a sympathetic thing where the ocean has daddy issues and make it a character that's nice. That's my only request. Thank you all for listening.
We end on an agreement.
We end on an agreement. See how we pulled it back around? I'm proud
You're
of us.
welcome.
Happy unbirthday, Gruss. And for Eduardo Perez, Andrew Gruss, and myself, we will see you all next week. Bye! But what sets Kill Bill apart is the rich backstory.
Right.
You know, her being betrayed by the father of her child and her former lover and her boss, and then fighting her friends who betrayed her.